Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Pavin.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're watching Frieren and Beyond Journey's End, episode 23, called Conquering the Labyrinth. Sensei made up. Senza, the girl whose hair I can't stop talking about, is in charge of this part of the exam. Last episode was a bit of a transition, kind of, between phase 1 and phase 2 of the test. So we saw all of the different mages kind of getting dinner at the same restaurant, some of them hanging out, a little behind the scenes stuff as they have one last night of not battling each other or competing.
A few character backstories, spent some time with some of the other ones. Palate cleanser.
Yeah, as we get ready for this, which apparently she makes some very difficult challenges.
Now, am I remembering this correctly that nobody makes it through her tests, or like the last 5 tests nobody's passed that she's done?
Something like that, I think, yeah.
And these tests are less about brute strength, kind of more about...
I feel like they're more riddles.
Yeah.
Riddle style.
Problem solving.
Maybe a labyrinth. Who knows?
Makes sense.
We're gonna need some cunning, some smarts, the whole works.
Makes me think
Not
of...
just physical stuff.
Makes me think of Greek mythology and the Minotaur in the Labyrinth.
There you go. I think we're gonna get a lot of good stuff here. So here we go. Frieren and Beyond Journey's End, episode 23 is coming right now.
18名。まずは合格おめでとう。私が担当する試験に関しては、これまでの結果から実に様々な憶測が飛び交っていると聞く。君たちの中にも噂を耳にした者はいるだろう。だが身構える必要はない。試験は至ってシンプル。一級魔法使いを目指す者ならば難なく切り抜けられるものだ。
Sneaky
そ
already.
れでは第二次試験の詳細を説明する。第二次試験はダンジョン攻略だ。君たちには霊落の応募の攻略を行ってもらう。合格条件はただ一つ。霊落の応募の最深部までたどり着くことだ。私は平和主義者でね。争いは好まない。よってたどり着いた者は全員合格とする。
待て。ここは多くの冒険者が帰らぬものになった未踏破のダンジョンだ。また合格者を出さないつもりか？
何を言っている？君たちが目指しているのは魔法使いの最高峰だ。不可能を可能にするのが一級魔法使い。
I like that.
未踏破だろうが前人未到だろうがねじ伏せて突き進むんだ。
最深部にたどり着いたということをどう証明すればよいのですか？
I'll just know.
金銀財宝でも持ち帰ればいいのかしら？
証明の必要はない。私も共に最深部まで潜る。無論受験者に手は貸さんがな。それと全員にこの瓶を渡しておこう。
Her hair? Oh.
一級魔法使いレルネンが開発した脱出用ゴーレムだ。瓶を割ればゴーレムが現れ、ダンジョンの外まで運び出してくれる。試作段階だが安全性は十分だ。使用者は不合格となるが、負傷などで試験継続不可能と判断したら迷わず使うんだ。将来有望な人材が死ぬのは許容できん。
I like that. That has been one of my concerns.
自動で瓶が割れるようになっている。それが第二次試験の期限となる。それでは試験開始だ。
Oh, I love this. And they could all work together if they wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
入り口が複数あるな。
統一王朝期のダンジョンのようだな。この時代のダンジョンは入り口が複数あるが、どれも最深部に通じている。それぞれの入り口を調べれば、ある程度の内部構造がわかるだろう。全員で手分けをして。
なぜ協力する流れになっているんだ。
今回の試験には争う要素がない。全員で協力した方がいい。
それは無理だな。第一次試験とは違って合格条件に仲間の生存がない。徒党を組んだところで仲間を助ける義理はないし、いざという時は捨て石にされるリスクまである。特にあんたはダンジョンに詳しいようだしな。俺は一人で行く。
It's always the young ones.
まあ第一次試験のしがらみもある。少なくともよく知らねえやつとは組めねえよな。行くぞ。
ちょっと待ってよ。
バカが協力すること
I'm afraid I'll
に
join him.
気づけんと。
Yeah.
行くよフェルン。いいんですかフリーレン様。
協力はダメだね。もう成立しないよ。
では私は君たちについていこう。君たちが一番安全に最新部にたどり着けそうだ。
邪魔しないでよね。
しないよ。邪魔も手助けも。
This is your test. You better not mess it up for us.
ここが一番安全なルートだよ。マッピングしながら慎重に進もうか。そこの床、罠だから気をつけて。
She knows that because of Himmel.
相変わらずダンジョンに詳しいですね。
前はそうでもなかったんだけれどもね。ヒンメルがダンジョン好きだったから、魔物の討伐以来でたくさんのダンジョンに潜ったんだよ。
ダンジョンが好きってどういうことですか？
言葉通りの意味だよ。ワクワクするんだってさ。わけがわからないよね。
次の階層に続く階段だな。
そうか。こっちのルートは外れだな。さっきの分かれ道まで戻るぞ。
そうですね。
なぜだ。俺たちの目的は最深部にいる魔物だ。
いつになったら学ぶんだ、アイゼン。ダンジョンは一つの階層を全て踏破してから次に進むものだ。冒険者の常識だぞ。
そんな常識はないぞ。
バカみたいだって思ってるだろう。楽しんで人助けができるのなら、それが一番じゃないか。
いつまでもこうはいかないよ。旅が進めば命がけのダンジョンも増えてくる。
そうだそうだ。
最後まで楽しみよ。楽しく冒険してダンジョンに潜って魔物を倒して宝を探して気がついたら世界を救っていたような、そんな旅がしたいんだ。それに分かれ道の先にあるのは珍しい魔導書かもしれないしね。
何やってるの？早く戻るよ。本当に。
I'm just laughing because that's something I would do to you.
What do you mean?
Like, I would explain my thought process and then I would, like, give you one reason for you specifically to do something.
Oh my gosh, he does that. You do that all the time. And I'm like, don't manipulate me, please.
And it works. every time.
No, it doesn't. I choose to let it work. It's not that you do it and it works. I know exactly what you're doing.
I also have to laugh, and this is not about the show, but when I play games, or used to play games, I was the type that had to explore every corner of the dungeon. I didn't want to leave anything
Okay, I
behind.
didn't play a lot of games, but games that I did play, I had to explore every single nook and cranny, because if I missed one thing, what's even the point? And that's like me in a museum.
Yes.
Or an art gallery.
Yes, that is also true. We went to the Smithsonian, or to Washington, and we made it through one museum in one day, and we didn't get to see the whole thing.
No, I had to read every single sign.
I'm not kidding you, every single one. And not only read it, but probably read it twice.
That's what I'm like in every art gallery and museum I go to.
I like to hike.
It's so fun.
Sarah likes to be in museums all day. Like, first one in line, and then we're getting kicked out, is pretty much how that happens.
It's fun learning.
I mean, I don't disagree with you.
So yes, I relate to explore every single inch of the floor.
And I love that Frieren is now enjoying the labyrinth.
And did you see how upset Sensei was when she didn't step on the trap floor?
You thought she was upset?
I thought she was like, oh, she didn't fall for it. Or you thought she was like, ooh, astute.
Yeah. And I also thought it was interesting that she knew they would be the safest road to the bottom.
And they waited, though, to see if everybody would work together.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as somebody bailed, she was like, all right.
I'm a little surprised they didn't let what's-his-name go with him.
Denkin?
Yeah. I was going to call him Duncan.
Shocker.
結局残ったのは5人か。
全員で協力して役割分担をすれば攻略の可能性は十分にあった。
Well, you can't lament it now. You have to move forward.
実力者が揃っていたはずだったのだがな。
デンケン、みんながあんたほど割り切れるわけじゃない。第一次試験の最後にあんたも言っていただろう。気に食わなかったんだろうさ。より賢い連中が残った。そう思えばいい。少なくともこの中にミミックのような単純な罠にかかって足を引っ張るバカはいない。それでいいだろう、デンケン。
そんなバカがこの試験にいるものか。行くぞ。
この魔力、魔導書かも。
フリーレン様、ミークハイトの判別結果は見ましたよね。ミミックです。
フェルン、その魔法の精度は 99% だよ。
それがどうかしたのですか？
残りの 1% を見破った偉大な魔法使いたちがいたからこそ歴史的な発見があったんだ。やっぱりそうだ。この中身は貴重な魔導書だよ。私の魔法使いとしての経験がそう告げている。
ついていく人たち間違えたかな。
I love that she's willing to do the 1%.
I could give her a great clue to finish, maybe.
Yeah.
天井が落ちてくるぞ。
まさかそこの人型のシミって。
Yes.
えげつないな。骨も残らないのか。
Just dust.
Oh boy.
Dang.
She's got some juice.
電源一人閉じ込められた。
分かっている。
壁の向こうだ。
下がっていろ。やはりダメか。やむをえん。瓶を割れ。
That's cool.
That's a handy bottle.
もう一人脱落か。少しの油断が命取りになるな。これが霊落の応募か。
Meanwhile, Fern got eaten by a trunk.
I think that's the mimic. Or am I wrong?
ちょっといいかな。一旦引っ張るのやめよう。ちぎれちゃうから。はい。こういう時はね、逆に押し込むんだよ。ミミックがおえってなって噛むのやめるから。
犬か何かなんですか？ふう、助かった。まったく。一人の時はどう処理していたんですか？
Mimic slobber.
攻撃魔法で内側から爆破していた。でも髪の毛がチリチリになっちゃうから嫌なんだよね。ただいま。タテロールになっちゃった。時々髪型変わっていたのってそういうことだったんですね。なんで？じゃあ気を取り直して攻略を進めるよ。
So about that grimoire.
ガーゴイルだ。動き出す前に倒すよ。
このメダル、いろんな場所で見かけますね。
どっかの小塚が集めてるらしいよ。こっちは正規のルートっぽいから引き返すよ。
なんで？思ったよりも順調ですね。
確かに二等派のダンジョンにしてはおかしいね。構造的にもう最深部は近いはずだし、どちらにせよ油断は禁物だね。次の現実を見つけたら一旦休憩にしようか。
What are you talking about? Being like it's the mimic.
The chest was a mimic. Like that's what it is.
Yeah, I was just saying she got eaten by a trunk.
Yeah, okay.
Well, I'm saying that is a easy way to go, or an
100%.
easy challenge as opposed to getting squished by spike walls.
Yes, totally. Most people, I think, just avoid them, but she needs to stick her head in them just in case there's a grimoire in there.
It reminded me of the Care for Magical Creatures textbook in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Fair. I loved her. I don't like to do it that way because my hair gets frizzy. I also love that they're just meandering through the dungeon. They know all the traps, exploring every level.
I got worried when she said we're moving more smoothly than I expected.
Yeah.
I was like, famous last words. And I also loved how she's like, let's fight these gargoyles or kill the gargoyles before they attack us.
Yes.
She has good foresight.
She's got experience doing this.
Mm-hmm. And Sensei is just there observing.
Hanging out. A little
I
worried.
wonder what she's gonna have to say about Fern at the end.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
こういいもの手に入ったね。
ガラクタにしか見えませんが。わからんな。ですよね。あんなもので喜べだなんて。頬ずりしてる。 私がわからないのは君だよ、フェルン。その若さで君ほど優秀な魔法使いは見たことがない。
It's big
相当な
praise.
修練を積んだはずだ。なのに君からは情熱も執念も感じない。不思議な子だ。
私はとある人に恩を返すために一人前の魔法使いになりました。それは当時の私の人生の目標で、ただただ全力でその先があるだなんて考えもしませんでした。きっとその時に情熱も執念も使い果たしてしまったのでしょ
う。ならなぜ君は魔法の探求を続けているんだ。
フリーレン様、楽しそうでしょ。
そうだな。
私が初めてダンジョンに潜った時も、フリーレン様はガラクタみたいな魔道具を集めて楽しそうに笑っていました。
Seeing Frieren happy makes her happy.
つられて笑ってしまったんです。きっと私はそんなフリーレン様の姿が好きだから、一緒に魔法を追い求めているんだと思います。そろそろ先に進みましょう。
やっぱり君たちについてきて正解だったようだ。きっと君たちならこの過酷なダンジョンも楽しむことができる。
There's gotta be something at the very bottom.
I feel like there's no way they can just walk to the bottom.
Fun
最深部が近いのかもな。
ビアベル、
なんだ、もう歩けなく。
拘束されたわ。魔力を消した魔法使いが3人。奇襲よ。
へえ。シャルフ、視界を遮れ。エールにかけられた魔法はソルガニールだ。
分かっている。
It's evil. She's mastered that one.
Why are they fighting?
霊落の応募が難攻不落だったわけだぜ。まさかこんなものがいるだなんてね。シャルフは俺を、エーレはシャルフを狙え。俺はエーレを叩く。突破するぞ。
Wait, is it like they're clones?
Mm-hmm. You have to know yourself enough to beat yourself to get to pass the test. I love that.
Mafo によって作られた複製体だな。魔族か魔物の仕業だろう。だがこれほど完璧な他者の複製は見たことがない。魔力も技量もラウフェンと同等だった。所作もそうだ。記憶さえも利用している可能性がある。
Do you not think it was Sensei who did that? That's the whole point of her test.
一目見て偽物だと分かるところだな。
Yeah, because it looks like
少
stone.
なくとも同士討ちの危険性はない。
仮にこの魔法の使い手が複数の複製体を同時に操れるとしたら、恐ろしいほどの脅威になります。
Zendai. Would you rather fight yourself if you were in a group? Would you fight yourself or would you fight the person, the clone of one of your group members? Do you think you would be blind to your own weaknesses? And do you think you'd have an easier time defeating one of your teammates?
I think it would depend on how well I knew that teammate and if I had strengths over their weaknesses. I'd like to think I know my blind spots, but that seems a little arrogant.
I feel like in the Fern Frieren dynamic, I think they should fight each other's. He doesn't agree with me.
No, I'm thinking it through. I don't know. Probably. I think they know each other well enough to know where their weaknesses would be. But I love everything about this test. It's perfect. And what a great way to separate out people who are arrogant. You want people to be able to think critically. I think this is genius.
Well, I also, going back, I love that Fern doesn't really have passion for magic, but she just loves seeing Frieren happy.
Yeah, that her passion was more a goal. Like it was
she
about...
reached her goal, and
Yeah.
that was like the exciting part for her.
Yeah.
どちらにせよ徒党を組んでいて正解だったな。対処できる手段も増える。
Maybe because neither of them are real fighters by nature, their clones will even fight them.
Denken あれも対処できるのか。
So Frieren?
一つだけ言えるのは、これが試験でなかったらわしはとうに瓶を割っておる。
She's the final test?
Do you think Sensei picked her because she shattered the barrier and she's identified her as the strongest one?
Or do you think it changes for everybody based on who they respect the most?
Oh, I like that better.
Because Denken was like, if I knew that this was the last test, I would have shattered my bottle a long time ago. Like maybe Frieren's is gonna be Fern.
One of the people she's lost to in the past. Like maybe
Can you bring back the people? Because maybe hers would be Flam.
Or the Elf Queen, who's currently in control of the Mages
I
Guild.
wonder if it's a variable, or if she assigned Frieren to go against everybody.
Yeah, it does like have to be in party, like in the test takers, or can it be like just your? Oh,
dang!
This is fascinating.
That is very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
This show, just it doesn't disappoint.
No.
It's
so
so much fun to watch. It has this amazing balance between being chill but thoughtful, and then kind of gets you going. Yeah, I don't know. It's so well done.
I am extra intrigued now.
Totally.
That Frieren showed up to fight Denken's group. Okay, I need to see how this plays out and who Frieren's going to go up against. This is good. And maybe that's why Sensei went with her, because I have so many questions. A little bit of nostalgia looking back with the flashback, not a ton, but we had some like heartwarming moments regardless. Oh, okay, never mind. So let us know what you are thinking. We would love to hear your thoughts. And as always, we'd be so excited if you would like this video, subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned for more Frieren Beyond Journey's End coming next week. Bye.